Okay, today we are going to talk about myopia control. You've probably heard this term at some point in the past 2 or 3 years, but basically what it means is that we are trying to control people that are nearsighted. We're trying to keep them from getting worse. So let's define nearsightedness really quick. So being nearsighted means that you can see pretty good up close, but you can't see very good far away. And the higher your prescription is, the closer you have to hold things to you. So if you're a -2, you can hold things about arm's length and see them pretty good. Whereas if you're a -10, you have to hold things really close to see them. So as you can imagine, being somebody that's nearsighted is not very fun, because if you don't have your glasses or contacts in, you can't tell who's coming into the room. You can't read the scores on the TV. You basically can't function very well, at least at a distance, without any correction on. So it's not very fun. And it's not very healthy for your eyes either, because when you're nearsighted, your eye starts to elongate. And so it gets longer and longer the more nearsighted you are. And if you kind of think of your eye like one of those little balloons that clowns blow up, the further that blows up, the less stable all of that tissue is in your eye, and the more likely it is to become damaged. And you're a lot more prone to develop macular degeneration the more nearsighted you are, and a lot of other health problems that can go on with your eyes. So we have a very good reason that we want to control myopia. And luckily, over the past 10 years or so, they've done a lot of research, and they've figured out 2 or 3 things that make a big difference. And so number one kind of falls on us eye doctors. We don't want to put people in glasses too soon. And everything else basically falls on you or the parents. So one of the most important things is we know that getting outside and playing and being exposed to UV light and just being outside and not looking at your phone, not looking at a computer, or playing video games makes a very big difference. And another thing that helps is controlling the amount of sugar that you eat. If you eat too much sugar, a lot of kids are pre-diabetic, and that tends to make people more nearsighted as well. So if you think about it, if you have a kid that never goes outside, they sit in front of their phone or play video games all day, and they eat a lot of sugary snacks, they're probably going to become nearsighted, even if their parents weren't nearsighted. So if you can change a couple of things like that with your lifestyle, you can make a pretty big difference in becoming nearsighted. But there's a lot of other things that we can do. So if you have a child that is pretty nearsighted already, and you're trying to figure out ways that we can slow it down, and doing some of these things, it doesn't seem to be helping, you can come into the office and we can fit you in some special contact lenses. We can use some specialty drops that help with this. There's a lot of pretty neat things that we can do. So I know this has gotten kind of long, but it's a pretty important topic. So if you have any questions or you'd like to know more details, feel free to send me a message. And thanks for watching.